with us.
Bagel Bunch, gather round, fire up the oven cause it's going down. We're baking up the vibes, keeping it hot and fresh, spreading love like cream cheese, no need to stress. Flipping dough, stacking laughs, we be serving up the fun. Every week we roll, yeah, the stream has just begun. From inside the bakery to the games we play, stay baked with positivity. Let's rise today. The stream is live. Let's roll, let's go. Twitch is popping once the good vibes flow. We bring the heat, we bring the dough. So grab a seat, it's time for the show. Stay baked, stay hyped. We see you like the serving of love. Keep the chat real right. Win or lose, we keep it all right. Bagel Bunch, every day is a delight. No matter where you're from, you're a part of the squad. Grab a fresh baked moment, let's give it a nod. We roll deep like a cinnamon swirl, spinning up fun for the whole dang world. Flipping dough, stacking laughs, we be serving up the fun. Every week we roll it deep, yeah, the stream has just begun. From inside the bakery to the games we play, stay baked with positivity. Let's rise today. So drop those emotes, let's get that chat hype. Whether lurking or talking, you're part of this night. Bagels we rise, yeah, we do it so right. Now let's start the stream. Let's go live tonight. The lights are on, the chat's alive. The Bagel Bunch is here, let's vibe. Rolling deep, yeah, dough will rise. Stay baked, stay bright, spread joy worldwide. So toast up your bagels, get ready to ride. Mr. Bagel farts live, let's enjoy the good vibes. We stay baked, we stay true, and it all starts now. Thanks to you. No matter the game, no matter the jive, we bring the love now.
Quick
Let's go
toast to our sponsors.
live.
What's going on, everybody? What's up, Nocturnal Mugger and Panda
Big old John. Big old
and Joe? Welcome in.
You're gonna miss my big old dong. You're gonna miss my giant dick. You're gonna miss my disco.
And Cat's here too. Look at you all showing up. So before we get started, as you can see down in the corner over here, it says that there is no active shield, no active sabotage. What that means, obviously, those timers are non-existent. The reason being is that we did change up some rules. So it is now... Hold on. Sorry. There we go. So now it is... If there is a sabotage or a stream timer, or a sabotage or a shield timer, I'm sorry, the shield will start automatically. It does not wait for a sabotage. And if we end the stream and there is a shield, the shield goes away. So it is not a constant immunity like there was before. I felt that that was a very unfair thing to do. So I asked Joe if he was okay if I changed that, and he said yes. Walker, welcome in, welcome in. Well, Team Hook, well, you know what? You can't always root for the winning team, but sometimes the losers have to have someone rooting for them. If it's not their mom, who else would it be? You know what I'm saying? All right. We got to figure out where we're at, what we're doing. Right. We had to pay for a printer. Of course I'm choosing the one I mod for. Hashtag HookEm. Again, you guys can vote for whoever you want, but there will only be one winner, and that is me. I have no doubts in my mind. I'm trying to think of who I want. It's hard to decide, like, who you're going to pick in your team. If I want Cat's vote, make her a mod. That is true. I could do that. And, you know, maybe I'll make her a mod, and then she's going to be like, we're still going to sabotage you. It could happen. All right. This map is like 1,000 times harder to read. Guess I'd want to go here. It's very hard to tell. See, and that's the best part, Cat, is we made it where you don't have to have money. You don't have to do any type of monetary donations. As long as you got some channel points,
The trick is not
you
to
are
breathe
able
through your
to
nose.
sabotage. Or shield, whichever you would prefer. Shit, you could be crazy enough to be like, here's a sabotage, and here's a shield. So I just got a achievement for that, called Poor Sportsmanship, which is shooting, I think it was 30.
Danger mouse.
Danger Mouse! Danger Mouse! Welcome in, Mouse. How's it going? Yeah, it was called Poor Sportsmanship. And we had to shoot, I think, 30 enemies in the groin. Ooh, that is a lot of sabotages or shields that you could do. Truly feeling like a danger mouse today? Oh yeah, I got rid of that. Do not destroy a bagel. Yo, HMC 430, what's going on?
Big mistake.
Oh, damn. What's that thing up there?
I smite you in the name of the
See, I
law.
just gotta make them do it. Well, that doesn't shoot very far. Found that out the hard way. I can't tell if it's a knife or a short sword. I think it's like a dagger, if you will. It's a one-handed melee. I used to have the in-ray damage on it, and that's another thing that I need to do. Oh
Good
god,
thing
hold
we came
on.
along and decided to help.
Yeah, that's how we fucking do it.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go deliver the phone to the little man. Oh. All right. quarterback. Number one, number one, number one. See, HMC's got the right call. Also, I think Joe's doing the right thing with building that desk now. I think is the right thing for him to be doing because he's already played quite a bit today. So, hey.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That guy like destroyed me.
We are victorious.
Fuck. Just kidding. Let's go ahead and redo that. What's the desk for? The desk, is that still? Yeah. The desk, he got a new desk, so he's going to have a little bit more room. It's going to be a good time for him. All right, we're going to have to run back. See, the problem, what had happened was,
Can we talk?
didn't realize that you weren't supposed to kill those guys. Which,
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur.
it makes
Kind of
sense
thinking like fish instead.
why that guy was like
Trick is not to breathe through
destroying me. Because we weren't supposed to kill him in the first place. Yeah, I go over here.
That's the last of them.
Damn, that guy just exploded right in front of me. Love it when guys explode right in front of me. I love the plasma rifle because it just
Hey, it's the
it
twins.
melts them.
Surprised you two needed backup.
Ha! Gonna stop.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
See, glad we brought her.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
We're not. What do you need?
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Well, I might be able to help out with that.
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement
Okay,
to the north of
a little
the press.
rude, but it's okay. Oh god.
Everyone all right?
Oh jeez. But yeah, I love that the plasma rifle just like disintegrates them into a powder. It does make it difficult to find their bodies afterwards.
I've had quite enough of you.
Yeah. All right. You guys in here? Oh no. I just picked up a euthanasia kit. Excuse me. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Oh, Mouse is an overbaked bagel tonight. It's okay. Not everyone can be delicious. Sometimes when cooking, that's what happens. You get burnt. Uh-oh.
Mess with us.
It's another thing. I gotta get my hack skill up. I gotta get all my skills up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so are we still trying to find that person? Yeah. Oh, I gotta go back to them. I need to give them the trauma kit, let them fix them up, and didn't even realize it. A wild normal.
Any luck out there?
I found your dead medic.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Cool. 7,500 for... Oh, goodness gracious, guys. What am I doing with my life? We're in the middle of a challenge. Let's get it centered a little bit better. Nope, wrong side. There we go. Now I can put these back on. Slip these babies on the wrist. Now... Oh, we're good to go, brother. That was terrible. A multi-grain bagel. Those are good too. You know, I keep saying that I need to switch it up and add more different bagels into the rotation, and I keep forgetting. Well, shit.
I'll take your confession now.
Get him. It's that time for the band. Hey. Just curious. Oh. What band are we talking about exactly? My band? Band of brothers. And sisters. Can't leave them out. Alright. Well. This guy must have had a splitting headache.
Got him!
That was for Mouse. He would have liked that if he was here. Totally thought there was a door right there. Let me through. headbands. Oh, I see. I'm bad at reading. I thought that said sad time for the bands. I was like, oh no, what band? What happened? What did I miss? Nope, just missed being able to read. It's that whole comprehension thing I'm not great with. Nope, don't want to go out there. Yes, we do, the headbands make sure that we lock in. We definitely don't want anything sitting in our face that, you know, could stop us. I don't like that some of those terminals, they don't do anything. All right, where are you at? Get out of here. These are my borscht and baked beans. Every time I finish an area, I'm like, oh, let's loot around. I see these explosive barrels, but I never see them in the moment. Alright, well, that was a pointless door. Bet you this one on the left I can't open. Oh, just kidding.
Join me for a second, will you?
You talking to me?
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
What you need?
Next time we're out in the open sulfur, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, I think. Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh, jeez, what does she
I'll be
know?
upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this,
Well,
what I'm thinking,
she has no idea what she's in for then with me. I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
All right, we're back. How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time.
No,
His name was Hayes. And he's
not
our first
Hayes.
stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
You know, effect and affect are... That's like one of the very few words that I never know when to use correctly. Like, if I say, oh, that's, you know, how does that affect you? I'll like type it out. I'm like, how does that, and then my brain just glitches. And then I usually will have to reword the sentence just to make it seem like I don't know when to use affect or when to use effect. Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a mana queen showed up and kicked us all out.
Oh, well,
If we can find
I'm okay with
Rebecca
getting a
and
mana
Anders,
queen
they'll
out of
know
there.
how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
let's do it. I like it.
Thanks, Cap.
Install rollers. Oh, well. Like, there's a lot of words that sometimes they'll trip me up when spelling. Restaurant used to be one of them. Necessary. Just words that have weird spelling sometimes. I'm always just like, Those I've gotten over. Guaranteed, that was another one that threw me for a loop for a while. And then I'm like, oh, it's Gwar and Eid. To the employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We'll still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. Well, it's Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. What? I could never work for... So, okay, at my work right now, well, I don't know about like right now, but on a fair occasion, I will go out on my break, and there is a sweet little kitty cat that hangs out. Lives in one of the houses nearby where I work, but just kind of always comes and does his own thing. If my work ever told us that we weren't allowed to pet the animals, you best believe
The iconoclasts are
I'm
loyal.
turning my notice right then.
They'll do the same. Turn on them,
Wait.
they'll open fire without a second thought.
Who do you want to see before? Who do we not want to go back to first? The Empty Man. This is not the one we go. Starcross Troopers. I think it doesn't say, but I think she said Hiram, not Graham. So I think we're okay to talk to this guy.
If you'll just listen.
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Where'd they go?
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Well, if there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me from landing here. The printing press is all yours? What are you arguing about? Let's figure that out first.
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition.
Bitch, I just got you some last night.
We still have the manpower to do it.
So, calm down. You want to attack the city? Are they really doing better than you are? That seems desperate. I see. Listen, I've been to the printing press. It's clear. We'll do that.
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share. It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
I did. Let's see.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak from the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
The clinic? Where would the clinic be? The world may never know. Is this a clinic? Jeez, these guys are heavy sleepers. You know what I'm saying? This was the clinic, isn't it?
Nice day, huh?
Yeah, great day.
Monarch, anyway.
Would you just go inside? Vicar, get out of her way, dude.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random door code doesn't sound useful. The Amber Heights gate? Why are we keeping this to ourselves? I don't get what's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems? Okay. Go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Didn't think about it from that point of view.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers. I surely do. But it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
I have way too many freaking cords on my desk that I don't know what goes to what. Trying to find something to charge and it just never works.
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Okay.
Just
We'll do
a
it.
warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs.
Who
I'd
cares?
send some help, but we're, you know, preparing for war.
Prepare for war.
Quick toast to
Appreciate
our
it.
sponsors.
Here's the code.
Thanks, Pando.
If it works,
Didn't know where my
bring
camera
back
was for a half
anything you
second.
find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Hold on. Trying to make something so that it is slightly easier for my old man eyes to read the chat. There we go. That's good. All right, what'd she say? These people don't have names? Oh shit. Okay. Journal Codex. Nope. We're back here. We're right where we should be. Okay, so before we do this, let's wait a minute. Okay. For some reason, I thought that we weren't on Monarch. All right. This thing is so hard to read. I guess we'll go this way. Damn. I will say that that Mantisaur did not, or the Mantiqueen, did not care about my weapons.
Clear the sulfur sun fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
It's all you, baby.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
And now I will clean up anything that's remaining. See that? I didn't even have to pull the trigger once. Through tooth marks and the gradual wearing away of the sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved into this tombstone's face. Got himself eaten, doing the right thing. Buried near the surface of Hayes'... Jesus, I can't read. I'm really bad at it. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hand. But in it, you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Sharon. If my name was Sharon, that's exactly how I would spell it. Oh.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him.
That's right.
Now, if we're gonna lure the Mantiqueen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd
I thought
be back in a
we were
couple
gonna
of
have to go
weeks,
find
and
them
maybe
before
we could all
doing
use the money to
being
get
able
off
to talk to
Monarch.
him.
That was a long time ago.
You didn't try and find him?
I don't rightly know what happened. I should have tried to track them down back then. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Booze makes for better friends anyway.
I'll admit there's a certain truth to that, but every once in a while, when I realize I've lost track of the number of bottles I've hucked at a tree, I get to wondering. Maybe
makes
one
sense.
night I'll reach for a bottle and find my sidearm instead, and it'll be just as comforting. The thought
Jesus
sobers me right
Christ.
up, and I don't want to be thinking it anymore. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Some dark shit right there, huh? Alright. I think we can just fast travel back up to him. Hey, we're here. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the retextured map.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
I sure do. We need help.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally
we did
entertain
do
yourself
something for him just
aggrandizing
now.
delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Let's see. She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help. I've had it with your selfishness. Help her or there will be consequences. She's trying to track down a lucrative contract. We could give you a cut. Anything you can say to convince him, Nyoka? Do I make her do it?
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
Tug, tug, tug.
Look, I'll do what I can.
That's what I do.
All right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice
we can clear
outposts.
creatures easily.
These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Thanks.
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so?
I helped both MSI and the Iconoclasts get what they wanted. Ooh.
Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt
Well,
that you
shit.
are working with Phineas,
Was
but
hoping
my
we were gonna get
contract
paid for that.
specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really.
And what was she talking about? And I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved.
Good.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from
Why can't he do that? Except it needs 3 keys before it'll activate, and I have to go find them, right?
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No, I am not mocking you. Much. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous.
This isn't going to end well.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know.
That's
It's always throw
disgusting.
this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
We're almost done. Let's finish this.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
See? That's what I'm talking about. I don't trust him. I think we will continue. I think dialogue would probably get us some better stuff. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, I have to do it individually first. Dang, okay. Well, in that case, I think it'd be smart for us to get everything up to 50 before we start specializing. Right, this was a good one to do. I mean, that definitely, if we're using plasma weapons, increasing it by another 20%, not a bad idea, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. And then what are our perks? So anytime I'm hit, I think that could be a good idea. Where is this taking me? Hold on. No. Okay. I was like, that's the first time we've ever finished a mission and it didn't like revert to a main mission.
Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Yo, Scarlet, welcome in. Thank you. I hope you're having a good night. That did not look good, by the way. This looks tragic.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Of course we saw it.
Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off.
You.
Right. I reckon we both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect saved me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh my goodness gracious, everybody's doing it.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You're acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what
We're gonna
you
have to
do,
make
so
an
long
important
as you
decision
leave
here,
me
aren't
out
we?
of it. Which means, get off
We sure
my
will.
void damn channel. I am more than finished with you lot.
Well, gotta talk to Phineas. Okay, so we gotta go get that module. How the hell are we gonna do that? Guess we'll go this way and just run straight through it. These good guys? Guys. You're all being ridiculous, man. Stop. Like, why can't they just get along? I will say that sniper that we just pulled out, ooh, that's a fun one.
Try me. Down they go.
See, I don't know if these are, if those actually work to shoot them. I will say I am glad that it's not like Skyrim to where you can take their armor and stuff and it
Pass that armor.
blind, cripple. Oh shit. What the hell is that thing? Uh-oh. Is there more?
Well done. We are victorious.
What is this thing? A gloop gun? Doesn't say what it does. It just like makes them float in the air. A vending machine, you say? Was not expecting to have that much in the inventory.
Won't get any mercy from me.
This thing is just so weird. Love it. Now that I see what this thing does, it's pretty cool.
Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
I didn't even do anything on that one, really. All right. All right. Can't go around that way. Cool.
Don't mess with us.
How do we get in there? Damn, the Marauders already here. Or I guess they could have just been hanging out, you know? We like... Do we run up it? Maybe we just go through this way, which looks like it happens to be an open door.
Doubt there's anyone or anything alive in there to cause you any grief. Seems like I'd be more effective out here, watching for threats.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Alright, you're good.
Here's a little
Kill
trick
that
I
one.
learned in prison.
Oh, got him some more. Damn, that thing died pretty quick. That thing is huge! Alright. I'll be back, guys. Have fun. Stay here. Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up.
That might be the best. That might be the best Mayday message I've ever heard. Let's view the logs. Let's run some diagnostics. Eject Captain Matsu's command key. Locate targeting module. Let's see. Primary routing. Access requires the command key. Alright. Let's he is mostly correct. There shouldn't be much in here to cause us any grief. I will say, the orientation of walking this way is kind of fucking with me. What's the difference between the two? Oh no! Oh. Perfect. Now is when we have to make the decision. What's up, guys? Let's go back to the unreliable. Let's talk to Phineas.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Just kidding.
Goodbye.
Maybe it's telling us that like we'd actually have to go to his lab to talk to him. But first, let's see if we can
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Moo, I say.
Which one's saying moo, I say?
Say.
Is it you?
Moo, I say.
You weirdo?
I say.
I don't think you're a real cow.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am.
Yo, what's up?
Cozy like, ain't it?
Hey, sorry. So, I know we're supposed to take our pictures and stuff like that. Like, since you're still alive and people can hear me, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut my computer off real fast. Pray to God when I unplug stuff. Pray. Everything works for me.
I hope.
I'm so fucking scared right now, bro. But I have to, so. But
It
I
was
mean,
at
I
this
guess
moment
if
that
anything,
he
I'll
knew.
just take a picture of
He
my stuff
fucked
right
up.
now, just in case I don't hop back on. But I do plan on just jumping back on stream as soon as I can.
All right, cool.
All right, I just want to let you know.
Hop back in when you're up and running.
Alrighty. All right.
You met that auto mechanical clanking around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
All right. I don't think we can really do much. See, I want to know, like, 152 and 106. How do I get those up?
Quick toast to our
Lolita!
sponsors.
I hope that you're able to catch the Pokemon. I don't know. Doesn't it usually say? Guess we'll see. Welcome, welcome. I could upgrade. Oh, I should do this. All right, so 152. It's not doing anything. How does that get upgraded? And what is 152? See, like, I don't understand what these two at the. I know that this is your money. This is your carrying capacity. Just there's something with this. Let's just break something down. Ooh. You know what? We might actually keep that one. Because that'd be pretty cool. All right. Breakdown. I almost clicked the wrong button. Oh, okay. So that's your weapon parts and your armor parts. Got that. I think we can pretty much do that. What's this? I don't really know if that would be good, but I'm like closely paying attention to make sure that I'm not selling anything that I would be like, oh, that's not what I wanted. So we need the weapon parts, right? This just take bits. Okay, so really we don't. I mean, we got a lot of weapon bits, or yeah, weapon parts. Can't modify that any. This looks like we can install some mods for. Shock, corrosion, magazine size, plasma. No magazine size. Could you imagine a super scope? 6x scope with a revolver? That'd be insane. All right, looks like we have everything upgraded that we can. But I want to upgrade this. Pretty much, okay, that's it. I don't remember who has that, but clearly there were no upgrades done to it. All right, I think, okay, we got this one. All right, so we do still need to find a weapon that has the in-ray damage so that we can use that. We got to think, what are we going to do? Oh, yeah, that's a big one. Okay, so she is on the Groundbreaker, so that's, we're done with that. This one, we got to go off planet, and off planet. Okay, so this one I think we should do before making our decision. That one, so Groundbreaker off planet, Hawthorne's Terminal. That, we're already in here, so. Wait, who is that?
Hey boss, got a hypothetical for you?
Love these.
You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished.
Okay.
5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Are you going somewhere with this? We think it's a girl. Shock and disbelief seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth.
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow.
Oh.
He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Well, it's obviously important to you. Let's do it.
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Yes. We have another quest that we can work on for what whatchamacalls it on Scylla. Oh my god. It's lemony fresh. Sam Sud Steeper. Sparkling is the unit's middle name. Steeper, designed to kill germs rather than people. Unlocks the perk Clean Sweep. A bag of moldy sweetheart cakes.
Ew.
That was really gross. I apologize.
Hey, Cap.
What's up?
Well, yesterday, Ellie and I almost got to fighting. She turned to Mike Green when I cooked up a bit of wrap for dinner. I told her she ought to toughen up. She almost punched me. I like her. Reminds me of Rebecca. She's got a kind of spirit to her.
I mean,
the kind true
kind of
freedom
in
hasn't
space. You do have to
down
just take what you can get.
Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days.
Same.
Forget I said anything.
Wait, you said something? I forgot.
Thanks, Cap.
Moo, I say. Where is everybody? So there's Sam.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years.
2.5 years of... Oh my god.
Thank you, customer. Sam, merciless on germs.
That's right. Alright, so we've already talked to him. What's this thing? It's distressed.
Watch your step on Monarch. It's not just the monsters and sulfur pits you gotta look out for. I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's plugged a few severed aortas. Only if you don't mind ending up with a mess on your hands. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't gonna change anything.
Alright, I'm actually glad that we talked to her, because I wanted someone else's opinion on what to do. Those two will tear Monarch apart if someone doesn't do something.
Well, they've kept it going this long, haven't they? And anyway, we've got problems of our own. I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too.
No, this is about Sanjar and Graham. Something about their falling out hits too close to home.
Hey, I'm the doctor here. That means I'm supposed to be the one nosing into your business. Anyway, I can take a hint. You stay out of mine, and I'll stay out of yours.
That's not what I'm saying.
Anything else? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell.
I wish that we would have asked her what she would have had us do.
And I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually 0G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
Jeez.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Gotta love those acquired tastes, you know what I'm saying? Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Oh.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made. Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all
She's
types of
actually
work
right
with
about
all
that.
kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
As long as you know I've never been much of a rule follower. Sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of
Come on,
work?
that stuff's boring.
No, come on.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No complaints here.
I feel like that'd just be so much more weird. Ioka's a raptidon named Frida. Who else are we missing? You, Vika.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story? Let's talk about this personal quest of yours. Sure, actually.
I must admit, I'm feeling trepidation about meeting this so-called hermit. I may finally find the answers I've been looking for, but will they be enough? I suppose they'll have to be.
Hold on.
What are we...
I wanted to ask you about that book. Does it have something to do with you and your religion?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long time.
Ooh.
I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
It's kind of cool, though.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Let's see. He would literally be like, so you're just not even listening to what I'm saying?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. On the contrary, they internalized the precepts of scientism
Learning
like no
so
one
much
I've ever
right now.
known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Weren't they proud?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Let's see. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Interesting. Let's see. Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense.
What about you? What's your story?
Ooh, no one's ever asked me that. Thank you so much. A thrill seeker and a lover of the great renown. I love a good adventure story. I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you.
Okay.
What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family on the Hope. My friends are on the Hope. Jesus Christ. I'll say it right now. I love bananas and I hate buying them. There's so many goddamn fruit flies. They always get in the way. I don't even have a banana in here, I don't think. Unless I have one in the trash can. That would be terrible. Let's see. Let's go with family.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Tell me about the book. Something just happened. Tell me about the book we picked up that's in French.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands, but most of the Philosophist perversion of book.
Okay. That was like the longest I could have talked to somebody. Jesus. All right, I think that we talked to everybody. We talked to Ellie, Felix. Yep. That was everybody. Okay. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's. Let's go. Unread. Let's check the archives. Oh, this is how... Oh, okay. I didn't realize that we could see this. Let's read this then, shall we? So this is the poem that Junlei wrote to Parvati. I don't do this, ever. So here goes. There's this engine, see? And it hums real nice. like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge, 'cause there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. She feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling 'cause it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? Oh, I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me when I was then. I'm a better me than I was then. Wanted you to know. Even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, party tea. Damn you, spell check. Meet my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna put my head down for... Interesting. Okay. Now, guess I would talk to Ada for that.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board?
That's what
Who keeps ordering these?
I don't know. All right. So weapons from the void take us off ship. All right, so I gotta do... we gotta go to the groundbreaker. And then we gotta go check out Phineas. So if I go here, is that gonna show me 2 different spots? It sure does. Tartarus. Even when playing the Outer Worlds, I can't escape the Summoner's War grasp. Alright, let's do sucker bait. Moo, I say. We gotta go for that. It doesn't matter. We're already here. Let's go with Ellie and Felix. I wonder when Joe's gonna get back on.
I just...
Probably can't jump that way, right? Be cool if I could. But excuse me. Alright, so that's the cave entrance. My eye itches now. It would have been so much faster to go to the other spot. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you guys to get down here. Are you guys gonna jump? How'd you guys get down so safely? What's this?
Huh? I smell.
Oh. Alright. This place sounds terrifying. Oh god. Damn it, dude. That one got me. You wanna see something cool?
Take the best shot, asshole.
Where'd you come from? Ow, ow! Stop! Damn! That was insane.
Quick toast to our sponsors.
Thanks, Pando.
Ew.
Not as gross as the others, but still kind of gross. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. What did I find? Or did I just search enough?
It's all in the wrist.
What's this? See, like, that was a pointless thing for me to even go through.
The infamous Amber Heights.
The infamous
Something about this
Amber
place makes me feel
Heights.
sane by comparison.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
I sure did.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Oh.
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
Alright, I
We
got
gotta
you.
talk about this. I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Never meet your heroes, buddy.
Graham wasn't my hero, but I did admire his work. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
This freaking gnat keeps escaping. Oh, I'm gonna like have to punch through my desk to really be able to get this thing. All right. You know what? We're gonna save the game. We're gonna quit. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's see. That and that one we can keep. All right, I'm changing the retexture because I did not like. I thought that I would have liked it. Most games I do like the retextured of the map, but this one didn't show the path, so it was really difficult to figure out like where I was going for a couple quests. Because sometimes you have to like run all the way around here to get to there. Yeah, Joe's still not back online. Not gonna lie, I mean, yeah, I understand. It does take a moment for that. Okay. What do we do? I honestly feel like we should side with MSI on this. What you got?
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
See it. You want to run?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
The iconoclasts may take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings. What's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
Jeez.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Okay, so... yeah.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Part of me feels like I should talk to this guy first. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but... oh. All right. Why does it always put me outside? Put me inside the gates. All right, so let's...
You ever get the feeling Max is trying to...
like, I feel like we should at least hear this guy out.
I don't think I've ever listened close enough to tell.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the iconoclasts? What do you need it for?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
Gotcha. Why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again.
Gotta hand it to you, Sanjar. That ain't a bad plan.
I mean, it really isn't.
It's absolutely foolproof. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
That is a worthy goal.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the iconoclast getting it.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
You said that like it's a problem.
The board would consider us complicit in any of their folly. That would only get us ousted again.
And roll back all the progress
I'm
we've
still
made at
siding on this
reconciling
with
the
this
rest of
guy.
Halcyon.
Good point.
Oh, I've known their ilk long enough. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
Well, let's see.
The board's own salvage and recovery clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare
Well,
challenge us over this.
If it's in
Not
a
after the
law
data you
book,
found on their experiments here. Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to
What?
disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
one second. For some reason, our voice mod decided to crash out on us. And you know why we need that? It's because of our sound effects. Hey! I didn't realize there's new sounds.
Suck my dick and my pussy and my crack. We'll be right back.
All right, that's what I should use.
Got him!
When I go to take a break, I think that'd be a better one to use. Let's see. This weapon sounds pretty powerful.
Which is also why we can't let the iconoclasts get them.
Enough about the gunship.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Could you agree to a truce?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Pull your head out of your ass, Sanjar. Don't screw this opportunity up over your wounded pride.
You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Let's see. How do things get so bad between you guys?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Everyone gets careless.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
Yeah, probably.
That's... You think so? I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status. That's a... If there's anyone I wouldn't expect a slip like this from, it's UDL.
Yeah. Alright, I'll let you know what progress I made. Okay. So... we just gotta go here. Didn't really think that's where we were going. How do I get into this building again? Well, damn. That's not a door we can go through.
Heads up, boss! Kill them! One down!
No. So earlier tonight, we're doing laundry, and my wife goes, "What's that noise?" And we're like, I don't know. I think that it's just my jeans. Like the belt, not the belt, the like. Bah! I don't want to say buckle. I don't know what to call it. Hold on. So, yeah, we're like, I think it's just that. And she just sent me a message and said, I found out what was making noise in the dryer. I said, oh no. What was it? It was a can of Grizzly wintergreen pouches. I said, that could have been really bad. Was it opened? And she said, no, but they are all mushy. So, what a bummer. All right, Zora. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Cecil McClure. Do not promote beyond store manager. Interesting. Okay, so what are we doing now? Okay, so he will negotiate. We just gotta tell Graham to get the fuck out. Where's this bad guy? What is beeping?
I'll keep it down.
Hey!
Yeah!
Been practicing this.
Watch this!
Get him!
Not bad, huh?
Where's the other one?
Last of them.
Nice. Good work. All right. So, I do agree that we can... Dude, could you imagine if I told her that I wasn't going to go against him?
Never change.
I would have just ruined that entire option for us.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Well... That's kind of the thing, sir.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers.
Call them whatever you want.
They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
That's right.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. You ran. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment. You just feel guilty.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry.
Tisk tisk.
I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
We can make that happen.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Jackass is incoming!
Try that again.
Damn. Maybe next time, he won't run his mouth. Well. Can you guys do something?
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
I do. But I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Thank God we can do this. I wonder why... Oh, I guess our inspiration's not 55? Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I know it's a long shot, but I'll try. See what I can do. All right.
Guess I'm in charge now. You've got the...
I do, but we need to talk about Sanjar first.
Yeah?
Okay. All right, go back to Sanjar.
Hey, Ellie. Hey, Ellie, how's your head? Still spinning?
What's wrong with her head?
The secret to surviving a good night is a big breakfast. Wait.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast to the bargaining table?
She's in.
I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Give him Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified. All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Very well. All right. Literally wouldn't do much of a difference. Saved us like 3 seconds, maybe.
Always wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds. Wait, what's that smell?
That would be me, sir. Wife made the stew.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit. Sandra, you've got to scale it back, dude. I don't have time for nonsense from either of you. Let's just get this done.
This is very hard for me.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Yeah, probably.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
You don't have weeks, Sandra. Zora's ready. Zora's ready to storm the city right now. What if the Iconoclast just supported your supply lines? If you're going to draw up a budget, I'd appreciate a paycheck.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Okay. I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while. Being stubborn about this isn't going to get you anywhere.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper,
Quick
though.
toast to our sponsors.
Truly a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Well, you're not
Graham
going to
was a
hear.
murderous fiend.
You're not going to hear much about
And
him
I'd be shocked
anymore.
if you didn't already know that.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
Yeah, it's true.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
Mr. Nandi says he don't know a thing. I say we take his word for it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Say we make her back down.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You're the one that wanted to kill him.
I felt the same way
you
years
did.
ago when he first left.
You just wanted to make him step down.
There's something magnetic about him that lets you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Now hug it out.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll need to sign a physical contact waiver first.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-Bit says they kill each other before the week's out.
Yeah, they could.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Just have that effect on people. What can I say? All right. I think that was it. Yeah. Sora, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day as well. Thank you for the lurks. So that was just done? Gotta go to the southern gate. See, you gotta read sometimes. It didn't even give me the option to read that, so that wasn't my fault.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable.
Great.
Anyway, what can I do for you? Quite well. As a matter of fact, Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to. What can I do for you?
Well, I guess that's it. Do I still have the module thing? Yeah. Okay, I'm just confused as to where I'm supposed to go to give this to them. Oh yeah, I gotta buy her clothes still. Zora and Sandra are meeting at the OSI Church outside Stellar Bay's southern gate. Meet them there to help establish peace between MSI and the Iconoclasts. Well, where would I find Zora? Zora, sorry. So you'd think she'd be somewhere.
Smells like rat in here. Oh, it does work.
All right. Let's I mean, yeah, there's no other spot, right? We're just gonna go to this landing pad. I don't know why it's saying that, like, that's done.
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
Yeah, sounds like them. We're gonna go back here one more time, see if that works. I mean, how much more?
I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
How much more Southern Gates can we get?
8 hours a day for sleeping. Just incoming.
Perfection.
Incoming! Here we go!
Wow.
Nice. I mean, this is the church that we were just at. Like, there's nothing here for us. So, I mean, there's a few things. Hey! I picked up a nice hat. It's kind of better now. Why can't I wear both? That'd be so cool. I don't like these so far. Everything else looks like real armor. Yeah, definitely not that one.
And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, what's going on?
Yo! Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Oh my goodness, coming in with the raid and dropping the biddies. What's going on, Cherry Blossom? How are you? We're in the middle of a 100% run in the Outer Worlds. We're doing a little challenge between HookEmJoe. He's Panda's back. Yay! What's going on? Yeah, we're doing a challenge for we're racing to see who's gonna get that 100% first.
The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
It's the worst part about having this big old booty. Alright, we need to get... Where's our ship? Gotta go back to the ship here. I appreciate the raid very, very much.
Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Man, you are just a little snitch all the time, aren't you? Alright, we gotta go talk to Phineas about a couple things.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
Yes, you should. Let's bring... So we're gonna bring Sam.
You're a little fucking freak. I like hanging out with you.
Oh, you know what? I like hanging out with you. And... bring Ellie. See, I try to think about, like, who we're going to talk to when I have some friends.
Hello?
Yes?
Does this work?
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments and securing myself.
So, okay, not gonna lie. The bits coming in, thank you so much. Thought that when he said, is this thing working? Can anybody hear me? I thought that sound was coming because of the bits.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
That one messed with my head just quite a bit.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Let's see. What was that about Minister Clark? Nah, what's so important about the chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but
Fair enough.
briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Like
The chemical
oxygen?
is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
I see. You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
True. What's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old
Phineas,
nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to
you're
land in
the
the Golden
sweetest man. I could kiss you right now if that wasn't for that glass.
You're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
You got it. Let's see.
You can trust her if that's
Well,
what you're asking.
We'll kind of get a little bit more information from these people.
Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
Sure, let's find out. Find out
do
about that.
experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific.
Hey, thanks for the support, Charity. We're just vibing here, so take your time and enjoy the outer worlds.
It's quite comfortable.
I appreciate the lurk.
I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Good.
Abs.
Let's see. Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Oops.
No, I was being rude. I'm not accustomed to extending hospitality, and I've never had visitors before. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
All right. I am doing pretty well for myself.
Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely.
I keep forgetting that's even a possibility. All right. What are we looking for here again? All right, so we need this. So we've got both of our main quests are taking us to Byzantine, so that's nice. All right, acquire this Phineas's science weapon.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone
Right
to
there.
vomiting. Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. They might tempt you. What's...
Not even gonna tell me about the shrink ray? Fine, whatever, bitch. Alright. I think we should head back to the groundbreaker and call it a night. As we'll finish up a few of those quests once we get to the
A
groundbreaker.
reminder to all.
Hush. I think we'll go leadership with this. And then we should go defense and then maybe range would be better. Doesn't matter. That's a decision for another night.
Remembers, there is only one toilet on the ship.
That's disgusting, Ada. It's not like
The
she has to...
has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're
It's not-
free to disembark.
It's not like she has to, you know, do something. So I could go alone. But we don't want to. It's going to be a man's trip out there this time. Alright, so we've got a couple to return here. We don't have anything there. So Scylla. Byzantine. Oh, Emerald Vale, that's we got to go back to that. Edgewater for that one. Scylla. Groundbreaker. Scylla. Science weapons. Groundbreaker. We got 2 here.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
I'm at least going to progress these. But if it's anything more than just, hey, you finished the quest. Not doing it.
It's almost time for...
Let's see.
I've got a lovely...
Is this it? No. Can't be.
Gracious.
There we go. We already know who that is.
Bit straight-laced for my... And...
Please. So are we not... How do I get... The logs on Hawthorne's terminal mention rumors from the groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he was researching. Perhaps more detail can be found on the station. Are they gonna freak out if I...
What was that?
Sorry.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. It's got to be in there though, right?
If you're here... Anytime.
This is a law-abiding establishment.
Move along.
Guys, you don't have to be all weird about it. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do that then. Whoa. Bet there's a bunch of stuff in here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
See, like, I would try it, but I don't know if he would kind of get mad, you know? How are we supposed to get that weapon?
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop.
Oof.
Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
That's what I like to hear. The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In case you were curious, no one was following me.
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion.
Well, we do like to get
You've
promoted.
been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook.
I did.
Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
I swore one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Attaboy. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work.
I could
You're
be
gonna
talked
salvage
into
me a
it.
space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Hell yeah.
We're gonna take over a whole space station? This is gonna be great. Oh, do we get to stick a flag in the ground?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Yeah, just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Understood.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Cool. So what is this? So the ice... Wait, is this one? Yeah. See, I don't know why... What are we supposed to do?
Hello?
Dude, this was like perfect timing.
Dude! That means I didn't everything plugged in, right? I literally unplugged everything.
I have a question for you.
What?
Do you remember that side quest, Weapons from the Void, that you were asking me about?
The shrink ray and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you finished it? Because I can't figure out what to do with the groundbreaker.
I don't know what it says. No, it says to go to Gladius and...
She doesn't do anything.
Exactly. I don't know if you gotta buy... and I don't want to waste $5,000 on a stupid pistol if that's it, but...
That's exactly what I thought too.
Did you buy all the stuff?
No, I haven't bought anything.
Buy it. You got more money than you buy it. Hold on, let me come on your screen. Hold on. Dude, I'm very proud of myself. Like I thought I was gonna have some kind of malfunction.
See, I feel like it's in this giant safe, but I can't even hack it or else they get mad.
Gracious.
That's another place that I was thinking as well.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapil.
Yeah, see, there she is. Okay, I see your. I'm watching your live. Yeah, see, you buy all that. Yeah, go to the where you can buy everything.
Yeah, like there's.
Big old dong.
Like the only other thing I can think of.
You're gonna miss my big old dong.
What is my noise?
You're gonna miss my giant dick. You're gonna miss my disco.
I can't ever hear it when it plays. Oh wait, it was muted. That's why. Fuck. You know what? I'm leaving.
I was gonna say just refresh. Or no, it's gonna take 30 minutes. Sorry.
Oh, I need to do that for yours so I don't get. Dang. Okay. Has anybody come through and
We had a raid.
Nice for you?
But nothing. No sabotages or shields today. I'm gonna buy that.
Quick toast to
Did
our
you change
sponsors.
the rules in your Discord?
I posted it on the, I think the 100% challenge area, and then I posted it on yours as well.
So wait till you see, dude. Like this is weird. So, guess what? My cord management is fucking disgusting.
I don't think that's the right gun.
You hear what I said?
No, sorry, what?
I said my cord, dude. Your chat is like in the way of when you get weapons and stuff. Like how.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I had to change a couple things too. Like, remember how you said you couldn't see? And I had to do my labels.
I wish.
Here, let me go get my chair.
All right.
Let me go get my chair. I haven't got my chair yet. It's working.
Okay.
Sorry about this tomorrow.
I think I figured it out. The weapon.
Rizzo's knock you out.
A lot of work we did. I can't believe it took that long. Hey, what do you think take that long?
I could have just fast traveled back.
Look how much we're paying here.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
Yep, that's typical. Huh. So that's new.
Hold on, dude. I'm coming.
Okay.
So now it's just completely different now, dude.
Did it take a while to like figure out how you wanted everything set up?
Say what now?
Did it take you a while to figure out like how you wanted everything set up and like where on your desk?
Yes, and then I fucked up, dude. I fucked up bad. Well, not fucked up, but Katie was like, "Don't even worry about it, Joe." She's like, "Just go with it." My computer is not the where I.
Rizzo's lemon slap.
How come?
I'll show you. I'll show you. Just look at your phone and then.
Oh, I don't have my
look at
phone.
your phone. Oh, you don't have your phone? Okay, I'll send it in Discord. Thomas got it.
Yeah.
dude, when's the last time you took your glass off your plate? How bad is the dust in your case?
Not too bad, actually. I'm kind of surprised.
Really? I gotta clean this. Okay, so if you're to walk into my house and you're like, oh cool, there's a PC, does it light up? Yeah, it lights up. I'm coming. I'm coming in there. Yeah, Bagel, I was just letting you know I'm hopping off. I'm tired of shit. I'm going to bed with her. I just wanted to come back on and let you know that what was going on, and I got her built up and everything.
I'm glad that everything's all good for you.
Dude, I am too. But okay, I'll send you this. Like, say you're walking in, just tell me what looks odd to you in this picture. Don't judge my towel. Don't judge my dude. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed of my. Oh, just wait till you see my cords, dude. Oh, it's horrible. But I'm gonna show you this. This is a picture compared to what I had before.
How the hell do I get up there?
So what do you see so wrong about my PC? I sent it in Discord. What do you think is wrong? Like, don't call out obvious things. I obviously know that.
Is that sideways?
What?
Your PC?
Yeah. Do you see what I mean? Well, not sideways, but do you see where how it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the glass part's supposed to be where you could see it. You could see my GPU temperature. I have a freaking AIO fan in there that has my stuff in it. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to see it. It's backwards.
Dude.
So I have to, if I want to, I'm going to have to rotate it a certain way so when somebody walks in, I have to slide over. Like, bro, watch. I'll show you in Discord. Can I do a video Discord? Yeah, I'll do my video Discord.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
Yeah, you can see me real fast. So, all right, like, if I want to, like, look, I should be able to look at my CPU and see all that. I have to go like this.
Rest assured,
to look at it.
Yeah.
But I like where I'm at though, dude. It's a lot less more room. Or there's a lot more room that I have in my house or apartment. But now I'm mad because the fans are directly right there. So if I'm smoking or something, it's gonna suck up all that smoke.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Eventually, dude, since I know it worked out, I'm gonna have to change the legs on it. It's not. I'm happy with the desk, dude. Don't get me wrong. I like the desk. It's perfect. Like, I like it. Like, except that it's a lot like. You see how it's like, oh, it's a lot closer though. I mean, my desk was a lot like when I was using that little table I had. Everything was like a lot closer.
Yeah.
Or a lot farther. Everything's like up in my face now. Hopefully it makes me a better gamer. I doubt it.
You're gonna be the best gamer there ever was.
I guess OBS won't like to.
Come on.
Let me open OBS and see. I bet you won't. Oh my god, OBS didn't restart or nothing?
Really?
Yeah, I'm so surprised. I was waiting for all my stuff to be like messed up. Oh, perfect, dude. Hell yeah. That looks so ugly though. Well, I mean, I am an ugly motherfucker though, but. Dude, actually it looks kind of better on OBS now. Like, I'm not... Now my screens are closer. Like, that's the thing. My screens are closer now, so it might not look like I zone out now.
That's a good point.
Because dude, do you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
About how far my desk was, or how far my monitors was. My monitors are up so close. Dude, if I go like this, look, like you can see the monitor on the reflection of my face. I can see your pixels, dude. I can see that booger in your nose now.
It's a good one. How do I go down?
Where are you stuck at?
I've kind of figured out a little bit more.
Oh, did you kill that dude down there?
No.
Wait, turn back around. Let me see. Oh, shit. Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Are you talking about the guy he had like a mohawk or something?
Yeah, you didn't collect the money off that motherfucker?
Well, that's not the guy we killed. Or we didn't kill anybody. No, we came down here and we talked our way through.
I fucking went savage on that bitch ass.
I did have to make an important decision tonight.
What's that?
I had to figure out if I wanted to side with one person or another. So I'll be interested to see what you do when you get there.
I'm excited.
I'm
Dude, I'm excited. I am excited about how this turned out. Seriously.
This is Halcyon. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
I'm so lost. Maybe I go through here. Nope. Like, where I need to go is right there. But I can't get through. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Does my mic still sound good? Like where it's at? It's
it
like
does.
I have it lower. I have it lower. Like it's no. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess like it's farther away from me.
If you're
Oh, that might be a good thing.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this. I am literally 29 meters away from getting that weapon. And I know that it's one floor below me.
Wait, hold on. That's where the weapon is, it's saying?
So, kind of.
You got me almost. I don't want to cheat. You almost got me wanting to turn the game on and just go, uh-oh, you see it?
Yeah, I went through the set of stairs.
I'm looking at you because you're going to make me cheat. Hey, have you got up on top of that stuff? Like, go right? Well, you don't got to right now, but
Like
you can climb
this
that
part?
ladder.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's so, yeah, that's... Dude, this is what I'm saying. See, we are so much alike. Dude, just imagine, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what screwed me, Bagel, is I started fucking up and not thinking of, like, I'm thinking of reading the dialogues and stuff, and I'm thinking you're going to do the same thing. Hell no, your ass was... I'm like, holy shit, he skipped every single dialogue.
Well, like I've been telling you, it's only been the dialogues that don't pertain to the quest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, I guess I should have said that. Jesus.
Like, so confused. Jesus Christ, dude, this door's... Of course it's locked. Then how the hell am I supposed to get there?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise. We urge all of our
Oh,
listeners
yes,
to
no
remember
more
that
hitting
lack
my
of
knee.
productivity is not a victim's crime.
Hmm.
Workers should be on the lookout for slacking and underperformance. Report anyone you suspect of time theft to your...
I don't understand.
How much does it... That's probably what you got to do. You probably got to hack... Do you got to hack the door?
No, it's barred.
Oh.
So, it's telling me that it's in here. This door was barred that we couldn't get through. There's this little thing right here. But I can't get up here. Oh my god, I can if I just look the other way around.
There you go. Alright.
Huh? I think I heard something.
What was You're a melee person?
I am when it works where I can kill him in one hit. Oh no. Wait.
That's why I've been, yeah.
I need a hanger key card. There we go. Perfect.
What the fuck is it? I want to see what the fuck. Oh, it's a hammer?
Alright, so we have our shrink ray.
It's just so funny. Have you used it yet?
No, I just picked it up.
Oh, it's so funny. You'll even like mini me, bro.
Alright. And then we have the gloop gun.
The gloop gun. Now, I ain't seen that yet.
Dude, this thing. Let me. Oh, we're not somewhere where I could attack people, but it'll like make them like levitate in the air, and then everybody just shoots at them. It's pretty cool.
Are you saving night? Are you about done? Are you
Yeah.
done for the night?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, bro. I will take a picture of my. I want to load up the game real fast, and I will send a picture of it and my stuff, and then I will talk to you later.
Sounds good. I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. All right, later.
Peace.
Some crew members are causing a
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
What's going on?
It's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I thought she was pretty good at
shooting 600
shooting.
cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hip square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it. Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it.
Oh, I thought they were gonna actually shoot. All right. We're going to save our game. Then do this. Quest log. So this is how we are keeping track of everything. Kind of figure out who's gotten the furthest. Because, like, really, the time played doesn't matter. And yeah, the time played doesn't matter. And the level doesn't really matter either. Still have not botched a quest, so that's good. Alrighty. Well, in that case, let's see where we're at here. Trying to see, I would like to raid out to somebody. but trying to figure out who we would raid into. All right, we're gonna go into Hey Seidel. They're playing some what's this called? Outer Worlds. So enjoy the next day. I will see you tomorrow night. I'm Mr. Bagelfart, gonna roll on out, but I hope that you stay baked with positivity. Peace.
The oven door, we've laughed and played, that's for sure. Bagel Bunch, you're the best. Now it's time for us to rest. Good night, Bagel Bunch, good night. We'll meet again come daylight. Bake your drink so soft and bright. Good night, Bagel Bunch, good night. Crumble jokes to all the puns. Sharing joy, we all had fun. Rolling dough and making friends. Every stream that never ends. Good night, Bagel Bunch, good night. We'll meet again come daylight. Make your dreams so soft and bright. Good night, Bagel Bunch, good night. From the jokes to all the
Hold on. There was something else? What happened? What happened? Why?
FBI, open up!
No! Big bagel fart? What?
Yes. Hi, Big Bagel Fart.
What you doing, McBagel fart? How the heck are you? I'm tired. I worked a 12-hour shift today. And then I usually just stream Sundays right now because I'm working way too much. But I'm doing pretty good. I got